Hi, this is a Volt Vectors video. In this video, we're going to go over creating an embeddings and vector profile for Pinecone. So first up, we're on the Volt Vectors options down here in the admin of WordPress, and then I'm going to click over here to the embeddings and vector profiles tab. I've already created two profiles, one for simple MySQL, one for Pinecone. So I'm just going to go over how I created the Pinecone one, and I'm going to use a blank template to kind of show you the differences of what it looks like once it's saved and once you're creating one. So you'll see at first I have the description. You enter the description here, service there. Once you've set those, they can't be changed. Next up, we've got the OpenAI model. This is the model that's going to be used to create the vectors for the embeddings, and then also the API key. So you can click that link and it will take you to your API keys in OpenAI. You can generate one, copy, paste it, place it in the field here. Next up, once that's set, you've got choose your vector database, Pinecone, MySQL. You see the options change down here depending on which one you've chosen. And then we got some similar options, which we'll go over right at the end just to discuss them. But there'll be the other video that goes over all the kind of profiles and embeddings. Those options goes in greater detail about that. All right, so back to Pinecone. So right now we're Pinecone. Let's just go back to the one I already generated. So right this, first we want to get the API key. So I've got the API key, click on that link. It will take you to your console. You can select your API key here and then also find your environment. So you can copy that, come back here, enter your API key, and then you can choose your environment. Your environment is chosen through a drop down, so you don't have to worry about memorizing it like that. So we've got that. And then the last thing is this right here, Pinecone index. So the Pinecone index, you come back here, you want to generate an index with that same name. So you do that. You use 1536 as the dimensions, cosine similarity, S1 best storage capacity. So this is just the free plan. And one note, indexes are terminated after 7 days of inactivity. So you'll lose all your data in Pinecone if it doesn't work for 7 days. You have to go back to Volt Vectors and regenerate it if that happens. So we've got all this. Let's hit create. All right, so it's initializing, so we're all set up here. We'll put it there. If I had done all this new one, save. That's it. Pinecone set up and ready to go. It's ready to create all your embeddings here under all embeddings or add a new embedding. Quick thing, we got parent retrieval. That settings up here, and then you have chunk size, chunk overlap, and send to chunk minimum. Work the same way as MySQL. Work the same way as we described in the other video that goes over more of a broader picture of embeddings. So that's it. That's Pinecone, and enjoy.